RAOP is a cross-border cooperation project involving 4 countries and 7 partners who have come together to analyze and assess the risks associated with offshore platforms in Southeast Mediterranean. Nowadays, the risk of a big-scale oil spill incident is greater than ever due to the deployment of a series of more than 100 offshore installations and facilities handling oil across the Mediterranean Sea. The consequences of a big-scale incident can be devastating, not only at local but at regional level as well, affecting the economies of many countries at Mediterranean basin level. RAOP project aims to offer a holistic study of the risks associated with offshore platforms in Southeast Mediterranean that includes prevention, early detection and control of the oil spill, reorganization and redistribution of the resources available for efficient and accurate combat of the oil spill at the early stages.
The final goal of the RAOP program is not only to provide a holistic approach to risk assessment for oil pollution, but also to provide the tools and means that are required to develop the same approach with new data.
Addressing the target groups of RAOP, it aims to reach those that are governmental departments, public or private emergency responsible authorities, maritime authorities, oil and maritime major companies, international organizations, universities and other marine-related authorities. Our role in RAOP project is mainly the dissemination of RAOP activities and RAOP outcomes, as well as the networking with key actors with focus to share the results and raising awareness to institutional and other authorities.
Of course, the decision makers are also very interested in this project, and they say we need actually to have an idea about the final outcomes of this project. We believe that the outcomes of the project will be utilized by many stakeholders in our area. In Jordan, believe that we will benefit from this project, first of all from the outcomes and the deliverables of the project, mainly from the model that has to be developed within this project on oil spill evaluation and of course the evaluation of the areas of high risk.
The methodological framework of RAOP project consists of 5 stages which aim to determine how different parameters comprise a general risk of oil pollution at sea and propose appropriate actions.
We've computed density maps for different kinds of ships, such as cargo ships, oil tankers, cruise ships, and we use these density maps in combination with a model for probability of collision between ship and another ship or ship and an offshore platform. And these models are based on molecular collision theory. The high-risk areas are used to identify the most critical scenarios. This is extremely important because there is an increasing activity with the discovery of oil and gas resources in the East Mediterranean.
The work of the Cyprus University of Technology in Project RAOP concerned the development of integrated sensitivity maps for the southern Eastern Mediterranean area. The integrated sensitivity maps have now been successfully developed and can provide a very valuable tool for the risk assessment of any area in the southern Eastern Mediterranean Sea.
Among the operational models that we are running all the time, we're also running an oil spill model, which in emergency events is combined with other current and wave operational models, and we are using it continuously to predict the distribution of the oil spill.
We intend actually to let's say develop a kind of, or set up a kind of methodology or a strategy that will deal directly the contingency plans of the oil spill in the coastal areas of the Mediterranean Sea and how to redistribute the resources if needed, definitely.
CPA is involved in the management and coordination of the RAOP program. Additionally, the technical infrastructure for the GIS development system and access to the users was installed here in Limassol Port. The system is available to all project users as well as additional third-party users that will be trained to access and utilize the RAOP GIS system. The users will be able to input new data in this system and run new simulations similar to the ones run by RAOP project. The project server was installed here in Limassol Port Management Offices and houses the data related to the system as well as the processing power needed to calculate the final risk assessment for the project. This system will be available by the end of the project, and a technical manual will be developed that will facilitate anyone to have access and utilize to its full potential all of the results of the RAOP program. The final result of the risk assessment was then used in order to redraft national contingency plans and reallocate available resources in order to more efficiently combat oil spills. We hope that this study will provide the first step in order to create a holistic approach for oil spill prevention and risk management to be used not just in the Mediterranean Sea but worldwide as well.